So, good night. Ciao Ragazzi, this is Luca. You know me, and some of the German audience know me as the Watchragazzi, the Watchragazzo, sounds correct. And I'm Luca, and today is really first 100%, I hope, 100% English live stream. Maybe sometimes some words they comes in German, but okay, sorry for that. I'm not a native English guy, but I hope you enjoy it. And we have today a lot of fun and maybe a lot of watches, maybe some real unboxing. So I hope some of you guys, ladies and gentlemen, have some new stuff for us. Maybe a new watch or a whole watch collection, or we talk about the difference between vintage watches and new watches, modern, pro, contra. So I think we have a lot of stuff and a lot of topics today. So I'm very happy. So first it comes the intro, and then we started with our topic today, which I think is the difference or what you think about vintage watches and modern watches, and what you like more, what you prefer more or not. So this is my question to you, but maybe you have also some interesting questions or topics. Let me know in the show. So, okay, here's the intro, and then see you in 30 seconds. So let's check the. Whoa, that's my mobile phone. Okay, we have the first. Whoa, the first big super chat from Patel, this crazy guy from Canada. He's a true watch enthusiast and one of the earlier English speaking guys here in my German chat, and also original OC is there also. Really nice. So wow, crazy, 100 Canadian dollars. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So we have also 5 giveaways in memberships from Michael Abke. 5 Mitgliedschaften, it's called in German, as a present, as a gift, oder in Germany we say Geschenk. Yeah, it's also important that the English people learn a little bit German. Yeah? I think that is the idea of an international talking watch stream. Yeah, maybe also Spanish guys or French people. Why not? Yeah, I think we need to do more global things, and especially in our passion and with our hobby. Why not? Yeah, I think this is a good way. So thank you, Michael Abke, for 5 memberships for you, for the community, for the audience. Thank you. And also Pater Philippe, another $5 super chat. Come on, give us the Archie impersonation for the ragazzi. Grazie. Oh, come on. Okay, this is only for you. Okay, let's talk about Patek. You fuckers. Patek. First charismatic German watch dude I have met. Oh, thank you. Wow. Okay, that's nice. Maybe it's the reason because I'm not 100% German. Yes, maybe. I don't know. But it's the true thing is not every German is like how can I say the typical German that you know from Hollywood films or something like that. The bad German guy, yeah, the bad Nazi guy or something like that. No, it's not the truth. No, not every German is so. There are a lot of really, really nice, friendly people there. And you have also idiots. Yeah. But I think that is a thing that every country has. So yeah, there's not a typical German thing. Yeah. And also our humor. I hope I say that's right. Humor. Humor. It's also not. Um, yeah, like they say in the movies. Yeah, so not every German is totally angry or not funny or something like that. Yeah, so okay, some Germans are special, but you have also the same thing in English. US people guy or Italian guy, they are special. So I think that's typical human being stuff. Okay, I didn't think Germans could be this entertaining. I'm liking it. Thank you. I had 2 bratwurst for lunch. I'm ready for the show. You like bratwurst? Come on, show me. How many guys from you tasted a real original German bratwurst? Or do you ever been in Germany? In Berlin, for example, or Hamburg, Munich? You know, actually, we have the famous Oktoberfest. Yeah, it's the biggest fest or the biggest party. Yeah, with the crowds. Yeah, from every country of the world, from Australia, from Brazil, from Spain, Italy. So many people there. Yeah? It's a huge party. Yeah? A huge. So the next super chat is from Dear Artifact. The more we can expand the watch community, that better. Cheers to our German watch brothers and sisters. Thank you. That's nice. Sounds so good. Thank you for your super chat. And we have also a German guy. It's MT Cosmic Tobias. It's one of the, yeah, okay, can I say oldest subscribers that I have. A true passion guy, a true watch passion guy. And hola, queridos amigos, relojes. Si no estuviera tan cansada, me uniría en vivo o de nuevo. Por lo tanto, me queda acostado en la sofa. So I'm not Spanish guy. I'm an Italian guy, but I think Spanish and Italian is really similar. So I don't know. Oh, I have a new member. Original OC is now a member from the Watch Ragazzi stream. Thank you for your trust and thank you. So nice. Just subscribed. I like this guy. Servus, Luca. Grüße aus Salzburg. So greetings from Austria, Salzburg. It's a really, really beautiful city. Salzburg, really beautiful city. And there's also a jewelry Rolex dealer and I think also a gray mark dealer there. So for vintage watches and secondhand watches. Favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger movie? I know, not German, but close enough. Schwarzenegger. It's called. I think he sounds like get to the chopper. Yeah. So every Austrian guy, sorry, not Australian, Austrian guy kills me now. Patel Philip, another $5 super chat. As an Italian, what is the worst designed modern piece that makes you puke like badly made pasta? You mean watch design, or you mean generally design from cars, design from architecture, from example, from buildings, or you mean watches? I think you mean watches. Then I can show you which watch I really and not hate. Hate is the wrong word. I think it's I don't understand this piece. Maybe. Give me some minutes. Just a moment. I checked this on Google. So okay. So I saw you now a wristwatch, which I think is probably the one of the craziest designs in history. Maybe. Okay. So this is a watch. I think it's really popular and famous in Germany, but I don't know in Canada or US. Maybe you know this art of design. Okay, come on. It's not a watch, but I think we need to talk about this. I don't know, Italian design, which I think is over the top. What the fucking hell is going on with this designer? I mean, did he use some LSD? Maybe have a bad trip with LSD or ecstasy or something like that. I don't know, but this is for me a true horror story design. What do you think of your fellow German watch collector Higgins? What I think about him? Yeah, it's right. I understand. Um, uh, it's not easy to say now, but what I think about the watch collector Higgins, I think about it. Maybe I can say you this later. Hublot Hublot. Yeah, maybe, but I think I don't understand the hate about Hublot. So okay, I understand some points about it. Yeah, but not every Hublot is a bad watch. I think you know what I mean. Okay, probably the most of them. I like the older ones, the MDM vintage Hublots. I think that they look really nice, and they are thin. They are really nice from the size. I like it. I like more smaller watches, more classy watches, more thinner watches. So I'm a huge fan of thin cases. You know what I mean? So, because it is for me the fact that the watch brand makes some, yeah, makes some, how can I say, more, makes more power and more energy in producing something special and more handmade. You know what I mean? So it's not so like modern watches, probably some Rolex watches from the newer generations, which is more big size, ceramic bezel, the bigger case. It's not so, yeah, from the proportion, not so nice like, yeah, the watches from the 90s, 80s, or 70s. I think. Yeah. More English live streams, Luca. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So my English is not the best. It's not the yellow from the egg. So this is a running gag in Germany because yeah, we have this words. Das ist nicht das Gelbe vom Ei, yeah, which is called, this is not the yellow from the egg, which means it's not, probably it's not so good, yeah, which means it. So this is not the yellow from the egg. Crazy, yeah. For English speaking guys, they say, "Hey, what? What the hell is he talking about it?" But yeah, so that's a difference in language. Why is the new Bruce Wayne not so much liked? That's a question from Schnitzeljunge, and I think maybe it's only a German thing, but I don't know what is the situation, the true situation on the gray market in US or in Canada or in Spain, or I don't know how many people are now in the chat from Germany. How many are from US or from Australia? Please note this in the chat. Maybe, yeah. Please say your name, and I'm from England. I'm from Wales. I'm from Canada. It's really interesting. And then back to the question: why is the new Bruce Wayne not so much liked? I don't know. Is that the true question? Is it so, or do you think it's only a personal feeling in Germany? So I think they produce a lot of the Bruce Waynes and they sell it, yeah. So for the retail price, and we have the same situation in Germany with the normal Submariner, so Submariner No Date, which is called only Submariner, and Submariner Date. So yeah, there are still watches from Rolex with wait list and a long list, which you're waiting for, especially the Daytona, steel Panda version or black dial version, and the GMT Pepsi, for example, and also the Bad Girl. But I think the situation is definitely more attractive, more better now, especially for new customers without a customer history, by the jewelry or by the official dealer. And if you remember the situation 2 years before, it was definitely not so like this. So I think this is a situation in Germany now, which I know, but I don't know what is the situation in England, for example. My first nice watch was a Omega Seamaster Chrono. I thought it looked cool, but it is thick. Sorry. If you join me in the panel, that's not a problem. I talk only here for myself. Yeah, yeah. But we need the first guest. I mean, come on, we need the first English talking guest. So this is the link. And this is with StreamYard. So please check your email and save your email and your password, and then you can join me here on the live stream panel. It's not a problem. And Germanski. Okay, genug gequatscht. Wann starten wir Unboxing? So, maybe in a half hour, 30 minutes, I think. It's a good time for the first unboxing. I don't know. Maybe my new guest, my first guest in my really first 100% English Watch Ragazzi live stream is the original OC. Hello.
I'm not unboxing anything, I promise.
Okay, bye.
Have you been, Luca? It's been a while since I've been on, so it's good to see you again.
How are you?
Doing great. It's good.
Yeah.
I love these English only streams. I listen in German. I don't understand anything, but I still watch. So
Okay.
I don't know.
That's true. This is for me the biggest honor that there is a guy from another country, which speak the language and listen 1 or 2 hours stream with other guys. They're talking about watches. It's so crazy.
It's incredible. And I met so many people who watch your stream in Geneva at Watches and Wonders. You know, Essie and Pooley and so many guys follow me on Instagram, and I follow them. Misho and all these guys. So it's really, we're doing an amazing job collaborating and creating a bridge between the international, a true international community between Italy and Germany and Austria and the United States and Canada. It's really fantastic.
Nice. Yeah. So we have a lot of questions. So we check the chat here. You are awesome, Ralph P. Calling the sub and not the sub no date. Yeah, which is correctly. But I know this is not, I think, only a German thing because every country which I traveled and visit, and I talk with speak with other watch guys. Every guy say, sub no date. Yeah, but it's not right. The sub is the Submariner. It's without date, and the Submariner date is with date. So that's correctly.
Technically correct, but when you're speaking to somebody, it's much easier to say no date.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, you're gonna, if you say Submariner, they're gonna say which one, date or no date, and you have to, which one. So just, even though the name is the name, the reality is when you're talking to people, it just makes more sense to say it a different way.
Let's say, of course. Let's talk about the first question about the English design, the Italian design. I think this car is one of the greatest designs in history. And so I don't know which, in comparison to how this is my dream, one of my dream cars, really dream cars. I show you now.
I'm trying to think of what animal or insect it looks like. It definitely looks more like an insect than anything else.
So, Berlinetta, just a moment, 246 GT. No, this one, 250 GT.
By the way, it's so cool to see so many people from the United States and Canada joining your English live stream. I see Dear Artifact in the chat. I see Dingo Dave from Australia. So many people. It's Aunt
Wow.
Dewey's in the chat. Yeah, Tanzil. No Endless Time from Germany. Whole Milk, who's one of our Whole Milk is one of our big community members in the United States. Yeah, it's just hey, Jean-Luc is in the chat. Met Jean-Luc.
He's a really nice guy, Jean-Luc. Huh?
Very cool guy. Yeah. Dr. Bob's Nightmare is in the chat. Cool.
So, if you check this watch, this car, for example. Okay, that's not a car stream, but I show you. This one, this is for me true Italian design. Here. Just a moment. So.
Wow.
So nice, I think.
Yeah.
It's a vintage piece. It's a 250 GT Spider, California Spider. I think they only produced 20 of them. 20. So it cost 10 million or 12 or more.
Get the box off the screen.
Yeah. Oh. So. Zack.
There you go.
There you go.
Is this the exact model that was featured in in the movie? What is it?
With Ferris? You mean Ferris?
Yeah, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Yeah.
Which called in Germany Ferris macht blau. Yeah.
What does that mean? What does that translate to?
Ferris makes blue.
Yeah, Ferris makes blue, which say in Germany we say if you are not going to the school,
if you just take the day off.
Oh, so you're playing hooky.
Yeah, so you're playing hooky. So we make blue. So du machst blau. Yeah, so that is the reason why it's called Ferris macht blau.
Very cool.
Nice. So we have another guest. It's Dennis. He's from Germany. Hi, Dennis.
Just another random German guy.
Dennis, what's up?
Hi. And we have also another guy, Babsi Time. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, everyone. How's it going?
Hi. So,
what's everybody wearing today, by the way? What's everybody wearing on the wrist?
Wrist check.
Wrist check.
Oh, we have a Rolex Explorer 1. I said
yes.
Also the Explorer 1, Explorer only. We have the Daytona Oyster Flex.
Yep.
With baguette dial. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So I have here
Batman
on a what kind of strap is that?
Yeah, this is a strap from a German manufacturer. It's called Tino et Tino, and I think they are the best. Yeah, straps.
Are you being paid by them?
Yeah. Yes. No.
Okay.
No, definitely not for this watch. No.
Oh, okay.
Not for this watch. But my audience or my subscribers from Germany know this brand, and it's really special because, as you can see here, there are really perfect fits here between the lugs, and in the middle you have rubber, and here, was heißt nochmal Anstöße? Nochmal.
Lux.
Lux. On the Lux, you have titanium.
Inlinks, yeah.
Inlinks, you have titanium. So, and then
most importantly, is it comfortable?
Yeah, really comfortable. Yeah. So it fits also the original claps. So
nice.
Yeah, but it's not my watch.
Is this a sample from Ben?
Yeah, it's a sample from Ben. Yeah.
There we go.
So
let the record reflect
thing, but
this
I
is
have
a sponsored. It's a sponsored stream. Sponsored stream.
Yeah, genau. Yes, a sponsored stream. So, Babsi, was hast du? Ich habe es gerade nicht gesehen. What do you have for a watch? Babsi? Oh, I think he's frozen.
He froze.
Yeah.
That's a perfect shot.
Perfect shot, yeah, for Babsi. Babsi, hello. Maybe you try it later, so okay. Yeah, Dennis, what are your thoughts about your Explorer?
About my Explorer. All right.
Yeah.
He hates it.
Yeah, so absolutely. No, so I'm just here to sell it. So anybody who wants to buy it, please. No, actually, I mean, what was the topic for today? Something about vintage watches?
Yes.
But actually, in this kind of case, I decided for the modern one. So it's the most recent one, the 124
Mm-hmm.
version of it, 270. I was missing the last numbers. And I actually decided for the modern one because I love the style of the new bracelet with the new clasp, but that it's still not as thick as it comes like with the subs and whatever of the modern Rolexes.
Mhm.
So that was definitely one of the reasons. And for sure also because of the loom with the numbers, that you don't have that kind of fake loom inside, that
Yes.
you have real loom around the numbers or inside the numbers. That was something what I really loved about. And
Which
yeah, I
also
think
had the vintage watches, yeah, the back from the 80s. They have also looms on the numbers, yeah,
all right, okay, yeah.
yeah, in the 80s.
So yeah, and that was like where I was thinking, all right, I don't have so many differences like to the vintage one. Of course, I might do like a little bit more the, how can I say it, the old bracelet style where you have it a little bit more. Now I'm missing the words. Das Blecherne an dem Band, ne? So that it's yeah,
I
not the
don't know,
full material links
Yeah.
inside, so that you have the hollow links. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be maybe something what I would also do like, but actually, yeah, I just went for the modern one in this case, yeah. But I also do love about the watch. It's the classic 36 millimeters. You can wear it with nearly everything, and it also it is of course obviously a sports watch, but it's also kind of dressy. So that's what I also
Mhm.
do like very much about the watch.
Yeah. Nice. Original C, what
Luca,
do you think?
Luca, drop the link again. I want to encourage everybody, English speaking and Americans and everybody around the
Yeah.
world, to jump on the panel. Jump on the panel, guys.
Yes. Ah, Babsi time.
Between, I
There we
will
go.
just do some advertisement for the
again.
Caliber Watch Club.
Ah, Caliber Watch Club from Puli, yeah.
I hate when people come on and all they can do is just, just talk
That
about
coffee.
products and
Yeah,
you
it's
know, do
everything
product
sponsoring here.
do product placement. You know,
Yeah.
for
A lot of product placement. Crazy. Babsi time. Hi.
he's unfrozen.
Hi,
He
hi
is
everyone.
frozen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
was I frozen before?
Yes,
Yeah.
it was frozen before.
Okay, maybe I would go upstairs and I will come back in a minute.
You're fine
Okay.
now. Hey,
Hey, SE. Mr. Germany.
Hey everyone. Hope the sound is not too like echoey,
No.
but
it's fine.
It's good.
It's tough when you're in a 400 square foot master bedroom to
Yeah.
with this is all in non-metric with 18-foot ceilings to not have any echo.
just so that I don't run my forehead into things,
Yeah.
into the ceiling.
Hey.
Hey,
What's up,
good to see
SE?
you all.
All right.
Good to see you. Yeah.
SE is a fan of vintage. He has a vintage Calatrava.
Yeah, Dennis. By the way, I'm wearing something different. The Daytona No Day today, and Dennis, I think the word before you were looking for was jingly
again.
jangly. I think that's a term that Archie
Yeah.
coined as well.
Yeah.
Like the rattly bracelet. That's
Readily.
Absolutely.
No, that was TGV. That was TGV that coined
all
that.
right.
Ah,
Yeah.
TV.
Did you just say Daytona no date?
Daytona Note.
Yeah, with the reference to before when you talked about the Submariners.
Yes.
Obviously. Yeah.
All right. Here for a quickie unboxing quickie.
Oh,
It's fine for
okay.
you, Luca.
Yes, of course.
I've seen
We
a
are
lot
ready.
of Rolex. I've seen a lot of Rolex, so I think I'm bringing something different
Okay.
to the party.
But I have a question for the audience. Are you ready for the first unboxing today? Yeah.
What you can guess. It's not Rolex. No Rolex.
It's not Rolex.
Let me help, Luca, and we will unbox it with the first $20 super chat to come in. We need a $20 super
Oh.
chat to unbox the watch.
Okay. So, come on.
Someone
And-
$20 super chat.
Babsi, so far as I remember your unboxings, it was like you had a lot of Rolexes and Tudors. So this time it's completely different brand.
Yes. No
Okay.
Tudor, no Rolex. Yeah, it's true. Some people have unboxed it already in the community.
So we have another $10 super chat from Patel.
All right.
Luca, in the English-speaking YouTube world, the German spoke language, Lange. Give us your hot take on Lange's design, fun, value, coolness, factor. Probably in East German impression. Yeah, okay. Maybe we talk about this stuff later, okay? So because in East Germany, it's not so easy to talk in East German in English, okay? I hope you understand what I mean.
Hey, here we go.
Shall I show the
East
price?
German. Oh, there's the first $20
Let's see it.
20 euro super chat. Okay.
That counts.
Okay.
More than counts. Yeah.
SE.
It's like
Thank
you.
$25.
Oh, Chopard.
Wow. Watch out, Steffen. Wow. 5 memberships. Wow, that's a Chopard. Alpine Eagle.
I would, yeah, Alpine Eagle. That would
Alpine
be
Eagle,
also my first guess.
Alpine Eagle. With the great dial.
Congratulations to Tolga, to Super Mario, to Lord Tourette, Marcelo Time, and RC Don, who are now members thanks to the gifted memberships.
That's quality producing, Ossi.
I'm trying, helping you out.
Alpine Eagle was correct, but which dial?
I was before you open it. I was in the Manhattan Fifth Avenue Chopard boutique a couple of days ago. Okay. And I was looking at the Alpine Eagles there. Believe it or not, they have not even received a single salmon dial, one of the new salmon dial.
The XPS.
XPS.
Yeah. Yeah. So those are very, very hard to come by, apparently.
It's not the XPS. It's not the XPS.
No.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
don't ruin it. Okay.
Okay.
Maybe the green dial.
Maybe
that
the
would
green.
be nice.
Yeah, maybe boutique one, the green. Yeah.
And again, before you...
Or Maritime. The Maritime.
Don't open it. Don't open it. Guesses in the chat.
Before you unbox it, a huge shout out to like every one of the German crew, like Misha, Pooley, No Endless Time. A big shout out to all the Americans that actually and Canadians that actually came over, like Whole Milk, Boston Collector.
Yeah.
Who else did I see? Dingo Dave was shouted out by OC beforehand. So it's a huge crowd today. So all this anticipation for what could it actually be? Let's guess a little bit more. What could it be? Tease it. Don't go to the finish line, the happy ending right away.
Has the dial color been ever in the stream already?
Yes.
And I thought we will finally see a Raoul O'Braun. You know the spread, Raoul O'Braun.
I think I've seen it 2 or 3 times.
Okay, then I would guess for the Maritime, yeah.
Maritime, yeah.
The
I think
stream
also
is
it's
actually
Maritime.
responsible that I needed to chase this watch. It's the community. It's why I needed to get this watch.
Okay. I say Maritime, also with Micho, Maritime.
Any more yes or no questions before he opens it? More guesses?
Wow, Mr. T, 5 memberships. Also, thank you, Mr. T. Thank you very much. Also, watch out, Steffen. Thank you. Maritime? Yeah? Huh?
Blue dial.
Oh, Maritime.
There you go. Congrats. Nice.
You know, the people at Chopard owe this live stream so much credit for expanding the profile of the Alpine Eagle across the world. I've seen more unboxings of Chopard and Alpine Eagle on this channel than any other channel.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's Watch Ragazzi watch. Definitely community watch.
Yes, unfortunately, I've seen it so many times on here that I needed to chase this watch, and took me a couple of weeks.
So, how was the moment for you? What is describe it? what are your feelings?
Yeah, I was really glad to get this watch finally. It was quite a journey for me. I was getting on some nerves here in the community. I was stressing Puli. I was stressing you, Luca. I was stressing the boutique here in Zurich. And And finally, I got the call from the Chopin boutique in Monaco.
In Monaco.
So I needed to go to Monaco to get this watch. Yes.
Wow.
How convenient.
Yeah.
You had to go to Monaco. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's see it on the wrist. Let's see it on the wrist.
I haven't sized it yet on my wrist because I just got it recently, and I need to go to the Chopin boutique here. I had no time yet.
Great dial, Dampferschorsch. My eyes are melting. Wow, congrats to you.
But you had picked it up personally in Monaco?
Yes.
There was no time anymore to adjust.
No.
No, I went there on a Sunday. They are open on a Sunday. And,
Okay.
Yeah, they were not taking that much time because.
Okay.
And he had a great car then in Monaco, which is this one. Really classic, yeah.
Matching colors.
Matching perfect with Monaco. Yeah. So.
Babsi, I'm sorry if you told everyone already. So, what else? What other watches do you have in your collection so far?
Currently, I have a lot of Rolex, a lot of Tudor, some vintage, not that many, and there are small brands. There's one vintage Omega which I like, one Cartier. Yeah.
And what's the role? What does the new watch do for you in comparison to the Rolexes and the Tudors that you have so far? Because obviously it's the color that really stands out, that everyone who knows recognizes not only across the room but across the country. It's really easy to detect, and it's so beautiful. So it is a flex for those who know, and on the other hand, right, it's off the beaten path still for the mainstream in comparison to, I don't know, day.
It's of course it's the dial, it's the color and quality. Watch for money you're getting, in my opinion, is great value. You have an independent brand. Chopin is still family owned.
Family owned, yes.
What else? Yeah, it was also the journey. To be honest, I like the chase. I like.
Yeah, but on the other hand, I mean, there's so many LUCs that don't stand out the way that the Alpine Eagle Maritime does. I mean, all the aspects that you mentioned are true about Chopin LUC, but why specifically that watch? That's what I mean. So is it the fact that it's so special? It really is. I mean, I love that watch. I loved it on Micho. I loved it on the few people that saw it with it before. I will love it on your wrist as well.
You missed all my unboxings. I unboxed the Rolex turquoise Oyster Perpetual. So I'm chasing these turquoise color schemes because my daughter, I have brown eyes, but my daughter has light blue eyes. Why ever? And that's why I love to collect these color schemes. I tried to get the Royal Oak 37 millimeters in ice blue, but there's no chance.
The yellow gold one?
No, it's stainless steel.
All right.
I have it in 37 millimeters. It's in stainless steel. I think in the bigger size it's with white gold. But yeah, they told me no chance, which is okay for me, which is fine. I love to get to know just in the beginning. Then
no chance as of now. There might be times when you can actually add it.
Maybe, so the chase can begin for you. Yeah.
Yes. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I will get this watch. It's anyways a little bit. It's not in my budget at the moment.
Okay. But as you can see, I'm also a fan of the Alpine Eagle. and I think it's a great design and one of the modern watches I like.
That's the 41 millimeter.
41 millimeter.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that the Alpine Eagle, although it looks very masculine, it looks chunky, is actually under 10 millimeters thick. I believe it's 9.7 millimeters thick. So it's a very thin, wearable watch, and it slides under a cuff and all that good stuff, and that rhymes.
But still,
And I think also the proportion between the dial and the bezel do also give you the feeling that it's a little bit smaller, like a 39, 40 millimeter one.
It does. You're absolutely right.
But still, the XPS is a different league. It's really much slimmer, and with the micro rotor, it's really upgrade. I have to say. I had it in my hands.
So I think the GMT looks a little bit more thicker. Or what do you say?
Yeah. Bigger.
Shame on me, Luca. It actually shows that I haven't been on your streams forever because I didn't even know you had the Batman. Did you add that lately, or is it just a no?
No, it's not my watch. It's a watch from Ben, from Tino.
Okay.
It's not a present. It's not a gift. Okay.
Tell everyone it is.
Depending on how many straps you are selling today in the stream.
Yeah. Oh man.
If you were an American host, you would have said it is a present. Announce it to the world and just keeping it.
Just keep it.
Thank you, Tino, for giving.
Thank you, Tino.
Everyone, clap.
Yeah, 24 euro super chat. This is the way. Congrats, Babsi, for your Chopin Alpine Eagle. Congrats. Yeah,
thank you.
Congrats to you. Really nice watch.
Yeah, that's it from my side. I'm always just coming here for unboxing. So
okay.
Thanks, guys. I'm going to listen now from the other side. All right.
Okay.
See you next time.
Right.
Bye.
Bye,
Babsi. Bye. Okay.
Cheers.
So here's the link for the next guest.
Boom.
Yeah. Wow. Chopin Alpine Eagle. But sometimes I think I like more smaller or thinner watches. So maybe I sell this watch or
no, please don't.
No, please don't.
It killed. It'll get killed.
Okay. Yeah, or maybe I'm interested in an Oyster Quartz, Rolex Oyster Quartz.
I just went on. Let's plug this here real quick for Boston Collector. I don't know if he's still on the stream, but I went on his stream before we went to the neighbors for the last couple of minutes of his stream, or let's say for the watch community. That is really highly recommendable as well. And he actually he double streamed. He rebel streamed himself doing his Boston Collector stream, and then also the watch community. And I actually pointed out that it really comes down to how you actually want to wear the watch. So, for example, for the same kind of guy, it really comes down to whether he wants to wear it sporty or wants to wear it more dressy, because the same watch looks completely different on different kinds of people, and it's perfectly okay based on the fact whether they actually want to wear it sporty or more dressy. Because if you want to wear that I would not wear it to a suit at all, because to me it's a sports watch. But on the other hand, for someone who has Shaquille O'Neal wrists and also likes the more sporty touch, why not wear it to a tuxedo or something? So it really comes down to, Luca, what you expect from the watch. And that's something that I learned in my collecting time as well, that watches, you only learn what watches do for you once you wear them in your everyday life. And sometimes you like the watch for itself, and then you buy it, and then you're kind of disappointed by what it does for you, because you never really double check whether it was suitable for the situation that you actually wanted it for you to do the job. That's one thing I learned.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, definitely. What are your thoughts, Dennis, about this?
The Alpine Eagle?
Yeah.
Or in general, what?
Generally, also what... Sebastian says.
I absolutely agree. I mean, on one side, I think the Chopard Alpine Eagle is also quite good watch if you are looking for a one watch collection, maybe, because it gives you a little bit of everything.
Okay.
But of course, I would also rather take maybe smaller watches or whatever for a suit or tuxedo than the Alpine Eagle. But yeah, that's it. But as I also do agree that, as OC said, that the watch maybe on pictures and so on, it feels quite thick and big and so on. But if you have it in your own hands, it gives you like a perfect mix between a robust big watch, but also being at the same time kind of slight and thin. It's a quite strange mix. It's very hard for me to explain it, but yeah, that's what I really do like. And of course, obviously, the dial itself with the gravings of the iris of an eagle, is quite good.
Definitely nice.
By the way, I just am I wrong, or did OC did not take part of the wrist check?
Oh, I did. I did.
No,
Daytona.
You did. Oh, then I was wrong.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
he did.
Actually, OC today, I saw what was it? Was it watches.ger? Watchesger?
Watchesger, yeah.
He has the
I know him.
same configuration. That's the OC, and you
really?
never see it. So
Never
today
see
on IG, I actually saw that watch, and he has it in his collection. And I thought,
Yeah.
that's crazy that he has.
It's very hard to find. I saw one in Miami actually when I was there in January, and the guy said, "Listen, if you ever want to get rid of this, I'll pay you $50,000 US for it." It's like they're so hard to find, the ones with the Sundust diamond baguette. So, but I don't think I'll ever let this go out of my collection.
You can't.
It's too much. It's too closely associated with me.
Is this Daytona for you a gray watch?
Never. I've always bought all of my Daytonas from the authorized dealer.
No, Grail watch.
No,
Grail.
Grail.
Grail? No, the platinum Daytona is going to be the Grail. So
okay,
which is next?
Which is
but I would say it's definitely a signature watch of him.
Signature for sure.
And one thing I actually would like to add is that if you have the 11 ... Daytonas instead of the 12 ... the Daytonas, I mean the fight is going on all the time as to whether it's better to have like a thicker case and everything else that has changed. But I really like the mushroom top, and if you look at OC's configuration, it's just not there anymore. So I think that's also a charming aspect of it, that it has become vintage, not really vintage, but it has become special for the sheer fact that it's not going to be reproduced in that form anymore. It's really, really beautiful.
It could be.
Look at that full.
Is there a nickname for especially this one?
No, there is not.
No, there's not a nickname, but we need a nickname today. So this is our topic for today.
The OC, yeah.
The OC! The OC Daytona!
It's funny, whenever I post this on Instagram, a lot of the comments are pictures of icons of bread, because if you type in baguette, you get a picture of a loaf of French bread. So they just do the French bread emoji. By the way, and just to give my full opinion, because Whole Milk is trolling me in the chat, he's like, "Tell us what you really think of Chopard, OC."
Chopard,
the truth is, if I think of the three main jewelry-based jewelry icons that also do watches, and those are Cartier, Piaget, and Chopard. I like Chopard, I like Piaget, but really Cartier is so iconic, especially in the United States, as a brand. And you think about how many incredible watch collections Cartier has, from the Tank to the Tortue to, just so many. Literally 5 or 6 or 7 incredible collections that Cartier has. That I have to say that Cartier is the best maison of the jewelry brands that actually makes watches. So that I'll have to be fair. I love Chopard, but I think if I had to choose one of those 3, I would go with Cartier.
Okay.
OC, you need to push a little bit harder in order to bait Pooley on the stream, because obviously he's a very
He's a really Chopin guy.
We can bait Pooley on, because if Marcelo jumps on with his Le Mans, then Pooley will want to jump on with his Le Mans.
Also with this Le Mans.
Marcelo, jump on the stream. Show us the Le Mans.
Where are you?
Let's bait Marcelo on by saying, does his Le Mans still look like a Le Mans, or does it just look like something abstract?
Covered in grease? Yeah. And by the way,
art.
dear Artifact is in the chat. His father has a Le Mans. So like, it's amazing how many people in our community.
No, his father also.
He does. Yeah, we're gonna be meeting him in New York this week. He's coming down. He's in New York, and we're having a dinner with him. So it's just amazing. So many people in our community have gotten. And by the way, Jeff, who also is a member of the watch community in Miami, he also unboxed a Le Mans. So it's like 4 people within our little tiny niche community on YouTube have what is one of the hardest to get, most coveted Rolexes of all time, or at least in the modern era.
Yeah. So guys, next year, every one of us is going to have one too.
That's right. We all deserve one. Everyone who live streams should get a Le Mans.
We have some super chats and some questions. Patel Philip, $5 Canadian. Luca, I need your look on if it's this chic or not. GLC Ref 1752421. Ooh.
The pushers and the crown destroys everything.
Depends on your taste.
Everything destroys everything.
Yeah, I think this is not this watch. It's not for me the DNA for GLC. Yeah, this is not for me a true GLC. Sorry for that.
It will always serve as a good self-defensive weapon in case.
The happiest day in the community will be when Archie Luxury, who has a version of this one, I'm not sure if it's this exact one, actually sells that reference, and so we can all rest easy at night knowing that we never have to see him pull it up on the screen to a guest and say, "What do you think of this watch?" And we all have to go, "Oh shit again."
Luca, have you ever checked what the guy clapping is wearing? What watch he's wearing? Do that meme one more time.
From the meme video.
From the meme?
The guy who was sleeping and clapping in hands.
Okay, what's he wearing?
Oh, that's a...
Look at that.
Okay.
It's too fast.
Just a moment. Nah.
It looks like a Breitling bracelet, right?
Yeah.
But
the case is round, no? The case is round.
Yeah.
I think it's not... Yeah.
And gold. Looks like gold.
And gold.
Or
maybe a Casio. Maybe it's a Casio.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Well, I think the meme was taken from an Invicta cruise, so chances are it's
Invicta cruise.
No, with an Invicta you would have seen it, even if it's
I almost bought the reserve version with the rainbow gold thing, like the 55 millimeter, just for shits and giggles to unbox it. Crash the stream, but it's actually not worth 800 euros. Is not worth the joke. Be very, very.
Patel, sorry, but I think this is not a good watch. Not good looking watch. Maybe the quality is good, yeah, of course, yeah, but not good looking.
No.
In Germany we say schwierig.
Does that mean shitter in?
It's just the word difficult. Yeah.
It's difficult. So how was the lunch? Difficult. So something like that. Thank you for
in America. If you don't want to offend anyone and you want to say it's shit, you say it's different.
Yeah, it's different.
It's different.
Yeah, it looks great on your wrist.
Yeah, on your wrist.
That looks wonderful on you.
Thank you for connecting the watch communities together instead of against each other. $6 from Watchtastisch.
Great sentiment.
Thank you. Dr. Bob's Nightmare. How do you say they are stealing the leads in German?
That's difficult.
Das ist echt... ich wüsste gar nicht, wie man das jetzt übersetzt.
Sie klauen mir meine besten Sponsoren.
It's too long. It's too long.
But that's what it means, right?
Ja, aber wie man das jetzt wortwörtlich, also ne, umgangssprachlich jetzt anders. Boah. Futterneid. Nee, weiß ich nicht.
Get this watch off the screen. Off the screen, please, immediately.
Okay.
Jeez.
Please.
Gonna lose viewers.
Marcello killed the Platona for me. No want the watch anymore.
No, there was a very famous unboxing where Marcelo, who already had the Smurf and he already had the Meteorite Pepsi, for his third big watch that he got, he came on and he unboxed the Platona on our channels, and he had three scales. He famously had 3 scales to prove that the watch was an authentic Platona. So he weighed it on all 3 scales. But that was an epic unboxing, and no one will ever forget that when he got the Platona.
But I have a question. What are your true thoughts about Invicta Cruise? Invicta Cruise.
True.
Come on, is this a true hype in?
You have to understand that
US,
Boston Collector works for the watch industry, so he promotes all brands.
Yeah.
So he will say Invictas are great fun watches just to provoke the chat and to artificially inflate the sale of Invictas across the world. He has that kind of power. So,
the watch is bigger than the biceps.
Yes, of course. Oh,
see, Invicta's when you in the United States, I don't know how popular these kinds of shows are around the world, but we have networks. They're like Home Shopping Network and QVC that are very popular, and Invictas are a very popular brand on those kinds of channels where they basically are just shopping networks on TV. And so Invicta is very popular on those kinds of shows, and people buy them. And we have Invicta Boutique in Times Square in New York City. It's popular. They have a big sign in the front says "Buy 2 get 4 free" on the front. Who can resist? You can get 6 watches for the price of 2.
The Invicta topic shocked me, so I just left.
Oh, look at this watch. Oh, also mother of pearl dial. Wow. Limited edition, 48 million.
Actually, there is something cool about them. You actually have to say it because they're so so gaudy, and that's the. I like them. I just don't like them for the money because I know that I'm ripped off the moment I push that or I click that buy button. I officially announced to myself that about it.
Invicta looks good on you. Yes.
Very good, Misho. Very good.
Oh man, oh man.
Can we get back to the JSC?
Yeah. Yes, of course. No, what? Okay, another brand. What do you think about Glashütte Original?
Yo.
So, let's talk about Glashütte Original.
This is tough because we have a lot of German fans, and be very careful.
How can I say? Is this a stepbrother from A. Lange und Söhne or?
Ugh! How dare you? How dare you?
How dare you?
This is a Swatch Group. This is a Swatch Group watch, Swatch Group brand. And yeah, there's some models because of the big date and the asymmetric dial layout. They like to, they consider it the Swatch Group version of Lange, but I don't think it even comes close in my mind. But who am I?
I have to add that OC is a big proponent of the blank space that the A. Lange und Söhne leave when it's only a 1-digit date. So, yeah, I think he appreciates that in a GO just as well.
Okay.
No, but actually, we have a little WhatsApp group, and there's another person in there that has the same first name that I do. The first time I met him, he wore a GO with this beautiful dark Knights dial, and once you really hold them in hand, they are stunners. You can't just. It really comes down to you have to back up a little bit and ask yourself, why am I collecting watches, or what is the watch doing for me? Obviously, it is not an internationally well known or recognized or like famed brand, but on the other hand, it's also something like finished to a very, very high degree. It adds something special off the beaten path for a lot of for a lot of bang per buck if you buy it on the secondary. So I love that watch. Actually, I wouldn't discard it, but it's absolutely outside of the German market. It's not even mentioned once. So yeah.
Okay.
It really comes down to your own position.
Yeah, let me be more blunt. You should not be considering this watch unless you have like 30 or 40 other watches and you're very, very rich and you can afford to just buy a watch that you won't wear, but maybe once every 2 or 3 months, because there's no way this watch can compete in any collection for
And
wrist
actually,
time with.
Thank
Go
you,
ahead,
OC,
Ed.
for that comment. This is the reason that I watch the American streams, that I love to watch the American streams that much, because they give us a little bit of that like real talk that
Like real talk.
That is necessary for someone who's not been in the game forever and who's finding their way and losing a lot of money.
That's right. Because if someone is just getting into the hobby and they say, "Oh, I kind of like the look of this watch," and they buy this as their first or second watch, it's a big mistake. There's no way that this is the right watch for them if they're going to be continuing on. And just like Tudor is a terrible. Let's just go there. Like Tudor is not a good stepping stone for people. They should just go straight to Rolex and avoid Tudor at all costs. So.
Yeah, it's not even being. It doesn't mean you're just going for the obvious choice, or you being, I don't know, disrespectful to the other brands. But it's with Rolex or with Patek Philippe, you are very, very safe. And then once you really found out what you really want, then you can actually go for the real deal, because. If you don't have all the money in the world at your disposal, you will lose a lot of money until you actually find out what you really like, and then it might be too late. So that's why I think this, even though it sounds kind of harsh at the first, if you hear it for the first time, I think that advice is golden.
Yeah, I agree with the GO. I mean, because you are in a price level where you could afford a lot of different other brands, especially when you get to another one for a new one. But with Tudor, I don't know, because with that kind of quality and that price entry level, there is not a lot around this kind of watches. And I would recommend to anybody, maybe as a very first watch, to get a new one and not like a vintage watch. And then I think that there is not a lot of options there with Tudor.
I think Tudor new is a very good value, but also if you're, and I can understand why people buy it, but if you are an enthusiast that spent a little bit of time around watches, you should be comparing new Tudor to pre-owned Omega. So, and I think pre-owned Omega kills new Tudor. Pre-owned Seamasters, pre-owned Speedmasters are in the same price range as a new Tudor, and you get a far better brand, a far nicer watch, far more iconic, model, whether you choose the Seamaster or the Speedmaster than the Black Bay 58.
Yeah, but you need also this kind of mindset for this. You know what I mean? And also, because there are some guys they only buy only new stuff and only a modern watch, and so
you can also
that is maybe why Tudor is so successful.
Today I saw someone sporting his Tudor Ranger on IG, and I almost had forgotten about that watch. And so many people say that collecting watches, when they've spent some time in it, in the end, they really appreciate the people that they met through the collecting hobby, that the way of talking about the watches, meeting other people, is where the most fun is in it for them. And if you choose something that becomes obsolete to a certain degree, but you thought it was hyped, like the Granger, and when it came out, some people bought it because that was a time when you could actually still get into the good graces of your AD when you added some spend on it, and you could actually get rid of it for a reasonable like haircut. Nowadays you obviously can't. So if you didn't like that model in the first place and from the start and still really love it, then it's a very bad stepping stones piece, so to speak. So you really have to know yourself very well before you do something.
This model, SE, I have to disagree a little bit. This model was pretty much dead on arrival when it came out. This
when it came
the
out,
Ranger, the Ranger and the Pro.
Yeah,
were
but
both,
this is the newer ones. You know this
he's talking about
reference before.
Yeah, the new ones.
Yeah,
those were dead on arrival. Within a week,
dead on arrival.
completely forgotten about them. It was like, oh, this one, this is boring. The Pro, the same thing. It was like completely forgotten within a few days.
Yeah.
I think the problem with Tudor is also that it's too close to Rolex. So many people actually buy it thinking about a similar model of Rolex, especially when they start out. And if it's everyone knows, I mean, that's a common knowledge that you should not buy a replacement. Sometimes you trick yourself into believing you like the watch for itself, but you really thought of the real deal, and therefore. Yeah, that's the one thing that Archie was always right about, to stretch as far as possible and make sure it hurts, because you're a lot safer, not only monetarily, but also when it comes to being satisfied with your decisions.
And there's the Pro, which is all I see are Rolexes when I see these. I mean, I see the Explorer.
This is a new version of the old Explorer, Steve McQueen.
Yeah.
It's not a replica.
I saw the Explorer in the previous one, Explorer 2 in this one.
Yeah.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Now would be a good time, OC, for you to unbox your Mr. Wonderful computer, because you're wearing the same colored shirt, so you can actually don't be shy. Show your red strap.
I don't know if people know who Mr. Wonderful is there, but Mr. Wonderful was Kevin O'Leary.
Yeah, Kevin O'Leary.
He bought
Shark Tank.
Yeah,
he bought 24 custom, engraved, personally engraved Tudors to give to the staff of Shark Tank for their 16th anniversary. So all the crew and the cast of Shark Tank got Tudor 925s, Tudor Black Bay 58 925s, which is the silver model with a special Shark Tank logo on it, and
a red strap.
Engraving. Was it? I'm not sure if it was a red strap. I think it was a different strap, but
all right.
Yeah.
Shame for him. Should have been a red strap.
By the way, become a member of the Watchragazzi channel, guys. The memberships are very, very affordable. If he gets 5 more memberships on this live stream, he will promise to do an English language stream once a week for the rest of the year.
Yeah, why not?
That's pretty awesome, right?
Yeah, why not?
So you're committing to that. And guys is going to do an English stream every single week.
Today, it's really nice.
Yeah, especially with a panel.
Yeah. It's really nice,
guys. Let's get some memberships going for the for Luca and the Watchragazzi channel. Come on, five more memberships. Oh, shit.
5 membership from SE.
That was quick. now you're stuck. Now you're stuck. You're stuck doing English streams.
You're committed to it.
In the meantime, I have an unboxing if you like to do it right now. Maybe.
Wow, Dennis, of course.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me think about it. It's not a modern watch.
It's not a modern watch, no.
Okay.
It is not.
Yeah. Nice. So vintage stuff.
About the same age as I am.
Oh, okay.
Nearly exactly.
20 years.
Sorry?
Okay.
Only 20 years. That's
yeah, 21.
Yeah,
no.
21. Only 21.
33. Yeah. And would you like to guess the brand, or should I just reveal already the brand? Maybe.
No, we're allowed to do yes or no questions, and let's.
All right. Now here's the chance for us Germans to learn a little bit about unboxings, because we
are the masters of unboxing. So here we go. So when did you first
have a new watch, and here it is.
Here it is.
We don't do that. We do
drag it out like 2 hours.
No, 5 minutes. We just drag it out for 5 minutes. Unboxing coming up in 5 minutes. So how long have you wanted this watch? When did you first notice this watch and you thought to yourself, this is something that I wanted to have?
Okay. Yes. No, I just thought
Yes.
because you said yes or no questions.
Oh, okay. Well, that's more of an introductory
sorry.
question.
Yes.
It was how long have I looking now for it? Like a half year approximately. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you've been interested, looking for over 6 months for this. That's
Yeah,
good.
but it was more like a process. So first of all, seeing the watch many times already, and then just getting more and more reading about it, and realizing more and more that I'm really into it. And then like the last 2 months maybe were really the active chase and looking over offers and so on. Yeah, yeah.
Is this an older version of a watch that is still in production? They make a current version of it, or is it a model that's been discontinued?
First one, so it still exists as a recent
So
model.
there's a current version of it, but you like the older version better. So you've been looking for the
Yes.
older version.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, and actually I had the recent model and I sold it because I didn't agree very well with it.
Interesting. That means it could
Okay.
be a Rolex.
It could be a Rolex, yeah.
Good, because a lot of people buy
It's not a
modern
German watch. It's a Switzerland watch. Yeah?
Swiss watch.
Yeah, Swiss made.
Swiss
Yeah.
watch. Swiss made. Good.
Swiss
Okay.
made. Okay.
Okay,
Does
so
it?
let
Does
me ask you, did you have time yesterday to jump on the stream, because there was Kronen talk? So that if you had time yesterday, that would have made it.
I actually didn't have time for it. Yeah,
Okay.
That makes it even more likely that it's a crown.
but no, but I don't. It has nothing to do with yesterday. So it wasn't.
okay.
He's actually good. He's good. He's good. He's not giving it.
But Sebastian, that's a good idea for maybe a special English Kronen talk. Yeah.
Mhm.
Why not?
Of course.
Is it a time only watch? Does it have time and date, or does it have more complications of that? Does it time
Time
only?
and-
Yes or no?
Time and date.
Time
Time and date. So
Okay.
okay. So it's a time only watch. Got
Free
it.
hands
No
and
compl-
date. Yeah.
Free hands.
Got it. So that narrows it down to like a Submariner, or it's not a GMT.
Pepsi. Hartmut said
Nope.
Pepsi.
It's not a GMT. He just
It's
ruled
not a
that out,
GMT.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it could be a Datejust. It could be we don't even know if it's Rolex or not. We haven't even asked that, but I'm just presuming it could be a Rolex Datejust. It could be a Rolex Submariner. Interesting. What do you guys think in the chat? Yes or no questions in the chat.
Universal Genève.
Is it Universal Genève?
No, it is not.
Ooh,
No.
nice guess.
So if I threw it off the boat of our Invicta cruise that we're going to do, and the depth of the water is more than 100 meters,
No,
would it die?
not. It's not.
It's not going to survive.
It's no. It won't survive. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to try it, but I would guess that's just lasting maybe for a couple of minutes.
Okay.
Oh, so maybe is it a sports watch?
Yes, it is.
It is. Is it a stainless steel watch?
Not completely.
Oh, okay. So we know it has probably a rubber bracelet.
No, not in that sense.
That wasn't a question.
the
That wasn't a question.
Oh,
I was
question,
teasing
yeah.
All right.
teasing the audience down the wrong path. But okay, you gave it away a little bit. So maybe it has a.
So if you look
leather
at the
bracelet.
sunset, would the
root
other
beer.
material reflect the sunlight
GMT.
in a very warm tone?
Yes, it would.
Okay.
No chronograph. No Speedmaster.
No. Pay attention, guys. Pay attention. It's a time only with date.
Yeah.
And it's not full steel. It's partial steel. So it's got a
Patek
steel case.
Aquanaut. Okay. Okay. FP Jaune. Okay. Bicolor Cartier, but vintage Cartier. Bicolor. Maybe. Yeah.
Is
Could
that a
be.
question?
Only the date. AP. Royal Oak.
It's a sports watch, but it's not a full steel watch. So interesting.
It's not a full steel watch.
It's not a
No,
full
it
steel
isn't.
watch.
Okay. Okay. Then 2961. Yeah. Cartier Santos. Maybe. Ich smile.
Is it from the 2000s?
No, it's not.
No,
It's
from the
probably
80s.
Ooh,
more.
so
Yeah,
it's earlier
Yeah,
than
90s,
the 2000s.
It's earlier. Yeah.
90s.
So
Okay.
actually, that exact watch was bought, or one of the reasons why I just decided right now on this watch. It was just on the last weekend. Was because there are papers with it, and the date from the watch is from March 91, and that's exactly also my birth month and year.
No. Wow. Okay, no way. Nice. So you born also on March, like me?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, and I guess you are also on the 29th, right?
Yeah, 29.
Yeah, me too.
No.
Yeah.
Nice. But I'm 89.
But we have to narrow it down a little bit. Was the brand founded by
Hans Wilsdorf.
a person whose first name was Hans?
Moritz Großmann.
The first name was a song from Modern Talking.
Yeah.
How about this? Are the case dimensions 36 millimeter?
You could translate it into it.
Okay. Now it's Santos.
Okay.
You can translate. Yeah.
Why is Luca? Why is it that you can translate into it? Because they do the measurements in a certain way.
Yeah.
It's just meant like. I mean, it's obviously now, but it's a square watch. So, and I would say you could compare the size of the square with a 36
with the 36
watch.
stages, for
Prox.
example. Yeah. So really similar. So for me, 2961 reference. Santos guy. Carry.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
So nice, this watch.
I think it comes maybe not in the correct box. Because
that's
the box says
that's
from
a
the
box
inside.
for a box for a ring.
Yeah, it's a ring box.
It's actually very small.
Whoa, Happy Meal. 10 memberships for the Watch Ragazzi community.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Shout out to Curly. That's
Yes.
Happy Meal is Curly, who's a big member of the watch community in the United States.
Wow. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Amazing.
So,
Attaboy, Curly.
I think in the inside of the box it says Mas de Cartier, but
Okay.
take it like this.
Congratulations, by the way, to Alex RKR. Congratulations to Wolfgang Dries, to Moro Beach Boy, Gito Wizlowski, Torsten, Victor Rodelko, Andy, and Polar Panda, all recipients of memberships, thanks to Happy Meal.
Yes.
And be sure to renew your memberships at the end of the month, guys.
But look at the quality of this watch. Yeah, look at the.
Oh wait, I will just shut down the whatever filter that I have in the background.
Your autofocus. It's good. You can see it though.
Yeah, now it's better. Yeah. Oh
wait, it's on the wrong side.
Oh, it's in good condition. Yeah, the case and also.
Yeah, it was of course one of the important parts with that kind of watch. That if you buy one, then you need to get it at least in a good condition. Of course, it's also quite hard to find very good conditions out there. Yeah.
Is that yellow gold screws and yellow gold bezel?
Yes.
Beautiful.
Exactly. It's maybe it's better if I go down a little bit with the light.
So.
Yeah. Could you see now a little bit more, right? But it's still hard to see with the gold color.
Yeah, but really classic with the white Rome dial. It's
Now, Luca, this was not rehearsed, was it? When I was talking about how Cartier was the best of all of the jewelry brands earlier.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
See what I mean?
Yeah. I prefer also more Cartier as Chopin. Yeah, of course.
Look how timeless that is with a classic white Roman dial and that iconic look. You could go back 20, 30, 40 years and the watch looks as good today as it did then.
Definitely.
Actually, another huge panel member of Luca's stream is Nick. Watch with Nick. And he's also all about like the square watches. He doesn't like round cases at all.
Yeah.
And he's quite the opposite of me. So for me, it's kind of hard to look at a watch and really like it. But on the other hand, I think the German market also next to the Italian market, the Italian market gets all the praise in the 80s and the 90s. They were very avant-garde. They also made the Audemars Piguet. The Audemars Piguet really, they helped it have the success that it had today, but it was also the German market. So then I asked myself whether the American market will warm up to these kinds of designs as well,
Right.
because there's a completely different kind of sense for aesthetic in the different kinds of markets.
Definitely.
It might change on October the 17th when Patek launches their new Cubist, which is also set to be in a square case. So the Santos and also this one might get some competition, and with it actually might rise the tide. So it looks very nice on your wrist, by the way, Dennis.
And
thank you.
It's not too small. It's not too small.
Absolutely not.
It's not.
Because it's a Cartier, and I think the Cartier, it's not comparison to a Breitling or a Submariner. You know what I mean? Because it's a more elegant watch. It's more jewelry. You know what I mean? It's not
But there's
armband, no.
But there's certain watches where the bracelet design is as important as the case. So when you think of the date with the President bracelet, or the Royal Oak with its very distinctive bracelet, or the Cartier with its very distinctive bracelet, that the bracelet is as much as important as the head or the case of the watch. So if you see more of it, that's good, because it just
true. Yeah, but I also think that it's a really great watch. I mean, the quality of the bracelet, I was really surprised, especially when I think about it, that it came out in 1978 the first time. And thinking about what kind of quality they brought in the bracelet, it's crazy if you compare it to other brands, especially like Rolex. And also, I mean, it's quite simple, but it's just genius. It's about the case back, which has like a taper shape down. So from the side, you have that kind of thickness inside there, or on top of the watch. But as soon as you put it on, that kind of taper just vanishes inside the arm itself, so that you have really a flat build of the watch on top of your arm. It's such a simple way to do that, but it's just great.
Is it automatic or manual wind? Good question from the chat.
This is automatic.
It's automatic.
Wow. And let me ask you, did you find it on an online forum or a website? Where did you find it?
On a website from a great dealer, so a known one here in Germany, Rotfuß. Maybe some of you know him
from Stuttgart.
And and then it just appeared on the weekend. He has something like a watch drop system, and I've seen it. And as I told you,
and because I'm American and nosy, what was it listed for?
It was listed for 4,350 euros.
And did you negotiate? Did you?
No, there is not a system that you can negotiate. But I remember that I any day had a newsletter from Watchfuß, and so I got 300 euros less.
Wow!
Wow! Okay.
And it was active for a very long time with that newsletter. Yeah.
That's like 8% or something like that. That's a pretty nice.
I was quite surprised about it that it even worked. Because I was chatting with him, and when I just have seen on Sunday morning the watch, I was just writing to him, hey, I really need this kind of watch because it's March and the same year. What can I do to make any reservation? And he says, no, sorry, it's already in the system, so I can't help you. And I had already a lot of questions for the watch and so on. So no point for me for negotiation or whatever. And I was just sitting in front of my laptop and refreshing the website nonstop, like 1 minute before 6.
Like when you're trying,
was from 6.
Like when you're trying to buy Oasis tickets, right?
Yeah, something like that.
In retaliation, he kept the original box. I just gave you a love.
Gave you the ring box. By the way, when you refreshed and you saw it, what was it about this particular watch that said, okay, this is finally the one? Because you've been looking for 6 months. Was it a combination of the condition and the price, or was it mainly the price, or was it only?
I think
condition?
both. But
it was. I mean, for me, it was absolutely important, or not important, but it was like a thing. All right, what does I miss in my collection right now? And it's obviously a Cartier watch. And as I told you, I had one which was actually my very first kind of expensive luxury watch. I had the WSA 0047, which is the Cartier large one, of course, with the blue bezel and the stripes around that.
This was your really first luxury watch?
Yeah, the first more expensive one.
Okay.
Let's say the very first one was a Longines,
Yeah.
but that was just the reason because I was starting with 25 as a salesman, and they told
But
me
it's also
"You're a
really
salesman, you
strange. But
need a
the most
watch."
guys here buy a Rolex Sub, for example, as a first
Yeah.
luxury watch.
But you have to say that my path to Cartier was also just because of the problems with Rolex.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like searching for it on a website and then seeing a Datejust,
Okay.
which I liked, and so took some contact and so on. And the first time being there and taking a look at the watch and so on, and all right, I want to buy it. Oh no, you have no chance for it. What? Why? And then taking more and more time to learn about the whole system, and then that brought me to Cartier. But yeah, the large one was just too big for me in the end because I tend to have smaller watches like the 36 Explorer, or also I do have a classic Reverso. Wait, I have it also here. Here it is. And so
okay.
I'm generally more at the side of small watches, and yeah, that was the reason why I didn't want to stay with
Also
the Cartier
nice.
with the large one.
With this strap, also really beautiful, this watch.
Yeah.
Wow. So
Amazing.
And then I also thought about the recent one, the medium size, but it's yeah, also when you compare it with the 2961 regarding the price, it's yeah,
completely
also
different
incredible.
world, yeah.
Yeah, completely different world, and still I do see more benefits in this kind of watch. Yeah.
So you obviously like.
I actually just looked at my watch, and actually it showed me what time it was, and tomorrow I actually have to get up very early, so I'm gonna leave you here. I think I have to say it was very, very nice to be on the same panel of OCs, but on Lucas Stream, and to see this international thing thriving. I will have to. We actually have to thank Curly one more time for gifting 10 memberships.
Yes.
For all the other guys to hop over, Boston Collector, Whole Milk, and everyone who's still in the chat, actually. And again, huge congratulations on your Cartier. It looks very, very nice on your wrist. So wear it, pride, and joy, and see you very soon.
Thank you very much.
And see you next time. Take care. Bye.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye. Cheers.
So Dennis, you have a thing. You have a thing for rectangular or square design watches, obviously. So if the Cubitus comes out, are you a Patek Philippe fan? What if the Cubitus comes out and it has a shape that's similar to that? We don't know what it's going to look like, but what if it? I mean, would it immediately become
something what I would consider to buy?
Yeah.
Or I mean, actually, there is something what I already do like about Patek, and it's a Lips one, which also somehow gets a little bit like a mix between the rectangular and the round.
But also more vintage Lips, I think.
Yes, exactly. More in the vintage direction. But the rest of the, I mean, of course, a 3800, the Nautilus is something what I also do like. But yeah, maybe also for the moment, for me, not in the price level that where I feel comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
No. Exactly. And of course, the most important part that I forgot to mention about the Cartier 2961 is, of course, this stream here with Luca, which is, of course, was in the last months and years a big influence on this watch, especially with Nick together. And then we have been at the last event at Varela, for example, where you have your burgundy one.
Yeah,
and,
my burgundy.
Yeah, that was also one of the ones that showed me once more that I really need that kind of watch.
Yes. So one guy asked here a question about the difference. So as you can see clearly here on this picture on the right, the left one is that one from Dennis. This is a Carré. The Carré one is the automatic version, which have the date on 3 o'clock. And the Galbe version, it's more thinner and it's not the, how can I say, Dennis Buckel, wie kann man das sagen? Not the
die Schließe meinst du jetzt, oder?
Nein, die Rückseite, the backside from the case.
Yeah,
it's
you don't have the tapered shape, and it's more like like with radius. So actually, the Galbe is maybe the prototype of the new current Santos watches.
Yes, and it's more comfortable. The quartz movement, Yeah, it's more comfortable to wear because it's more thinner as the automatic version, but the automatic version looks more, obviously, more bigger, a little bit bigger. So that's a main difference between the both version. And yeah, I love both, and I have both. So yeah, for me, it doesn't get better than that, which Cartier. But I look also for this one. I like the Gaudron bracelet.
Slate dial.
Yeah, and
Gaudron,
with the
okay.
slate dial. Oh, Gaudron. Yeah.
Looks nice.
It's very similar to the Alpine Eagle style bracelet.
Yeah. Yeah. But it was not so popular. Also, not 1 year before, but now there are a lot of collectors who focused on this one now. Yeah, because it's more rare. Yeah, and of course the yellow gold version is.
But actually, the one that you had right now there, if it really looks the slate one, where you've been, actually the price wasn't that bad with the slate dial, and the Gaudron bracelet was like 7,500 euros.
Yeah.
On the picture before, it said that it's available. Well, not bad. But of course, they went up very high. Actually, I was also in a chat today writing about it, because with my watch there was also the original invoice there from 1991.
Okay.
And it was 3,450 Deutschmark.
Wow,
So,
expensive.
It was a
Very
lot.
expensive.
It was really expensive
during
in this
that time. Yeah. Somebody was
Ooh.
Also taking like a calculator where you can also check the price, what it would have been today with the same power of the money.
Okay.
It was, but it was still not as high as the current models sell for. It was 3,500 euros. Yeah. So
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back then.
So for me, a Submariner is a 5,000 euro watch. For me, yeah, it's not a 10,000 euro watch. Yeah. So, but that's my opinion. Michael Abke, 5 Mitgliedschaften, 5 memberships for the Watchragazzi community. Thank you, Michael Abke. Thank you very much. And also Thomas Burnett, 10 pounds. Luca, OC, and SA were bashing Tudor, but what do you think to the 1917 Tudor knife for snowflake subs used by many military forces and smaller production than Rolex subs, so the same price to buy now? Okay, that's a different thing for me, because the vintage Tudor subs are really more, how can I say, more tradition, more charming, more unique. How can I say? It's more unique and special because they used definitely the same cases, the same bracelet. It's only the movement different and the dial. So, and this is so special, and yeah.
Thomas Burnett's a very cool guy, so I agree with whatever he says. No matter what. So yeah, I love those.
Yeah,
Tudors.
I love those. So if you decided to buy a Tudor, so I think you need to buy a vintage Tudor. It's better than the modern stuff.
And don't, just
more interesting.
Don't bother. Don't bother.
Yeah, don't bother. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I have also an unboxing for you.
Oh wow.
Yeah. For
Let's
today.
do it.
Let's do it.
Is it watch related? Is it watch related? No. Okay, so that's a no.
Very good question. Right in the beginning. Wow. I would never take this
question. Set people's expectations. It's not watch related, guys. Relax.
So, what do you think it is? Is it expensive? It is cheap?
By the way, Dennis, what brand jacket are you wearing? Because a lot of people are into, because we're getting ready for Watch Time New York, which is a big event in New York City where all kinds of people are flying in from all over the world, and people want to look their best. They want to look their sharpest. And I'm getting messages saying, please ask Dennis what brand jacket he's wearing, because it looks sharp.
Actually, I forgot about it. Wait a second.
I don't know.
Selected
Rolex jacket.
It's Selected On is the name.
Okay.
So I don't.
Someone type it in the chat. We'll see if it's available.
Yeah, type it in the chat and give a link to buy this online. Yeah.
So we'll get a 20 % discount on all online purchases.
Yes, of course.
Still available.
Watch Ragazzi 20.
Promo code Watchragazzi.
Rolex hat bestimmt, Luca hat bestimmt die Rolex von Klaus aus der Fahrer. Yes, of course, Schnitzeljunge.
You have to translate into English. English. It's
Yeah.
an English stream today.
Luca had bought the Rolex from Klaus. Klaus is a popular dealer from in Düsseldorf. From my last Watch Safari episode. Yes, I bought it, but it's not the watch. Then I show
It's not
you
a watch.
today. Not the watch.
Is it watch related? Is it swag or is it merchandise?
No, it's not a
affiliated?
much.
It's
No.
not related to a watch brand at
No.
all. Okay,
No.
there we go.
It's no, it's so what I can say it's not a modern watch. It's a vintage watch. It's a vintage watch, special vintage watch. I know some guys say, "Oh, that's a Rolex Daytona, a vintage Daytona." No.
Come on, relax, guys.
Patek
Calm down.
Ellipse. Patek Ellipse. Patek, but not Patek with C. With K.
But it's not watch related, right?
No.
So, but it's jewelry. Also Schmuck.
Nee, es ist kein Schmuck. No.
That's hard.
So it is a vintage watch.
I actually,
It has
I'm
It
very
has a
confused right
bracelet.
now.
It has a not a leather strap. It has a bracelet, an integrated bracelet.
He's throwing us off. It's either watch related or not watch related, but it looks like it's a vintage watch. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not an AP. It's not a Patek because that would be a
It's
big.
not an
unboxing.
AP. It's not an
Yeah.
Patek. No.
Go read the
And
room.
it's not a
guys. Read the
Cartier.
room.
It's not a Cartier. It's not a Chopin.
It could be my favorite brand, Movado.
No. It's not IWC. Oh, Baumi. Good. Maybe IWC vintage. I also like IWC vintage watches, but no. Handschellen für Anna. Oh, come on, Schnitzeljunge.
Is it?
That's
Does it have?
dirty talk?
Does it have a complication?
No.
Okay.
It
so
is
it's not-
only no. It is not a date function. It's only freehand watch.
three-hand watch. So
Really
hours, minutes, and seconds.
Yeah.
Does it has its strap?
Yeah. Integrated
Oh,
bracelet.
Okay. Integrated.
Integrated bracelet. Misho says Invicta. No, not Invicta. Come on, guys.
Some good guesses in the chat. Is it
Is it-
Gerard Perregaux? Ooh, no.
Is it stainless steel?
It's a stainless steel, yes, and
And
a
rubber.
little bit of gold. A little bit of gold.
Oh, stainless steel. I guess was
Yellow
two-tone.
gold.
Okay.
It's two-tone.
But just a little bit of gold.
Yeah, just it's not
Is-
so much.
It's not a
Okay,
Rolex.
so that means it's. So wait,
It's not a
and the-
Rolex.
and the
Not a
strap
Rolex.
is completely steel, and only something different.
Yeah,
like the
only
bezel, for
something.
example, is
Yes,
gold.
yeah. In the middle is yeah.
Then I would
Some
guess like
elements in the
something
middle.
like an Omega constellation.
Ooh, that's good. Yeah,
Very good guess.
yeah.
Is it a Swiss brand?
No.
Okay, then it's
Interesting.
Oh.
Is it
Interesting, that's
Japanese? Is it Japanese?
Yes.
There we go. Now, guys,
Oh, guys.
start firing your guesses. It's Japanese. Start, let's see those guesses flying.
Schnitzeljunges neues Mitglied. Thank you. New member. Endlich. Dankeschön, Schnitzeljunge. Da freue ich mich aber. Thank you. Ebel. Now Ebel. Also, I think Ebel is really nice. But no, it's not Ebel. It's not Grand Seiko. And it's not Piaget.
It's probably a
Orient. Okay, Orient. It's
Orient is Chinese, though. They're not Japanese, right?
yeah, it's Orient is Chinese, yes. So.
Is it?
But
It could be a two-tone Casio. Two-tone Is it a Casio?
no.
No. Okay.
No.
Guys, it's a Japanese brand. Pay attention.
Patek Philippe. Yes, it's Patek. No.
is it gold plated?
Yeah, it's a gold plated.
Oh.
It's not full gold.
Boston Collector's not paying attention. It's not Grand Seiko. Guys, pay attention to the hints. How about is it Citizen? We've got a couple of guesses for Citizen.
Oh, Citizen. Yeah, it's correct.
That's a good guess.
Correct.
Yes,
All right.
that's correct.
Finally.
Now I'm out
Fine.
because I don't have any idea of the models from Citizen, I have to be honest.
I have also no idea. I bought this watch on Munich, on the Munich Watch Fair. So this episode of the Watch Safari will come, I think, in the end of this week. So don't forget to watch this episode. But yeah, I show you exclusive today on this English Watch Ragazzi stream a very nice Citizen vintage watch with original box. And this watch is completely NOS, new old stock. Okay,
Here we go.
here we go.
Ooh, quartz. Here we go. A vintage box too.
Yes, everything original.
Wow.
Looks
so
like
it's
an
kind of-
AP.
Looks like
It
an
looks like a
AP, and
looks
looks
like
like
a Royal
a
Oak bracelet, yeah.
Vacheron. Looks like
Holy shit.
Wow.
That's a dead ringer for one of those rectangular AP Royal
So-
Oaks.
Crazy. That's a really nice look.
completely new. And
But there
with
is also
sticker.
gold inside this bracelet, yeah.
Yeah,
Ah, okay, the watch head itself has nothing gold besides the crown.
yes. Besides the crown.
There you go.
It's for me a really fun watch, especially when you know the price for this watch. Should I told you or or not the price?
No, it's
What do you think?
I think it's a really nice looking watch.
As you can see here. So, and now on my wrist.
It looks fantastic.
It looks
Yeah.
fantastic, and it looks not like a normal Citizen or $200 watch. It looks so classy, so wonderful, like an AP or Vacheron, for example. So I'm so in love with this watch.
Yeah, I mean,
For-
it's you have the AP, right?
Yeah, I have the 6005. Yeah. Ah, I have the watch here. Just a moment.
Ah, would be
I can
great
show you in
comparison.
comparison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I tried to post the link for the jacket, but it's not possible for me somehow to place any link inside.
Yeah, just type the name of the
But I
brand.
also couldn't. Yeah, I would just type in the name.
So, guys, camera is down here. So, just a moment. So now, as you can see here, I share my screen. No, my camera.
When you see a watch that looks as nice as that, wow, very
you can
very
see,
similar.
And this is jumbo. This is the jumbo size, yeah, but really similar, really the same art of design. I'm so in love with this watch, and for under $200. Come on, it's better
It's
than
incredible.
every
It's
Moon's watch.
incredible.
Yeah, it's incredible.
It
It's
is. It is
incredible.
better than every Moon's watch. Yeah.
Okay, but this was a special price in the watch fair. Okay, so maybe the normal price is around $400 or something like that. So it was a really good price for me. Yeah, but untouched NOS, a NOS condition. It's crazy.
Do you know what year it is from?
No, because I have no papers. I have only the original box and hang tang here from Citizen, but not information. But if you take a research in the internet, maybe you find some late 80s, something like that.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe it's a birth watch, 89. I don't know.
Let's say
Maybe.
it is.
Yeah, let's say this. It's my birth watch.
They did a really really good job paying homage to the rectangular Royal Oak with this watch, and Vacheron too. You know,
And Vacheron too, yeah. Because as you can see, the difference on the strap, there is a difference on the bracelet.
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Not the same. But yeah. as you can see now, I think this watch is so big. So for me, it's definitely jumbo, no? Here, it's
That
not a
still looks
small
good.
watch.
It still looks very, very nice.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I think the rectangular rectangular Royal Oaks are very underappreciated.
Yes.
And very good choice compared to Cartier.
Yeah, Luca asked Citizen for extra extract of the archive. Yeah, of course. Yeah, for new papers. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, but a good watch doesn't need to be so much expensive. It's you have also fun with $200 vintage watches. So
yeah, I can see like you as a watch YouTuber why you would buy this, but are you really going to put this on? If you're going to go out, you're going to wear it in the house. But imagine you're going to go outside, and you have your choice to put the Royal Oak on or this watch on. You're going to put the Royal Oak on.
yeah, often more than this one.
I
would
every time.
Every time.
You don't want to be. Would you? What if you bumped into a friend outside and you were wearing the Citizen? That would
Devastating.
that would be a nightmare. You can't have that ever happen.
But maybe you have your first date with the new girl, then you choose this one. Yeah.
I don't know.
She would say, "All right, I have to pay for the lunch or for the dinner."
Yeah. She checked the wrist and said, "Oh, okay, it's not a AP."
How many watches total do you have in your collection of all price ranges?
I think around about 20.
Okay. That's, for you to buy a watch like that, I don't think 20 is a lot. So to add that to your collection, I think it's definitely going to be competing for wrist time.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know.
But would this watch be something for you? Because the only cheap watches that I do wear is something like Casio, but only then in cases when I have to do something like working in a garden or something like that, where you know that you are really risking to damage the watch, for example.
Yeah.
Would this one be something like that, or even for
No.
that, I would say that's
no. For me,
not,
it's a kind of interesting design and an example of how Japanese companies like Citizen done a great job in the 80s or 90s with a design like this. For me, it's also maybe a watch for the future, which definitely interesting
watch.
for collectors. Yeah.
It's a beautiful watch, and it looks amazing on you.
On you.
And by the way, and I know you're gonna love it being a part of your collection, and it's also a good time to announce that Watchragazzi is doing a watch giveaway of a new Citizen, new old stock, when he reaches 20,000 subscribers, guys. So let's get Watchragazzi to 20,000 subscribers on YouTube. You could be the winner of a new old stock Citizen watch
with box and original hang tag
and a working battery.
And a working battery. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, back from 1989. Yeah, the original battery. It still works. Oh man, understanding is nothing for Americans. Understatement. You think so? Sarah, it was probably a manager's watch back then. Oh. And that's a watch for New York City tour in Harlem. Oh, I would wear it. Yeah, Michael. I too. I also. You take the Citizen to the red light district. Thank you.
Luca doesn't go there. Come on.
Yeah. Who said Orient is Chinese brand? It's a Japanese. I think Orient is a company from Seiko, right? Huh? Yeah, it's.
Yeah. I think they have a connection with Seiko. Yeah.
With connection with Seiko. Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay, my fault.
Yeah.
I don't really know. I just got into watches like 3 months ago, so I don't know anything about them. So I thought Orient was Chinese.
Urfreak, wie war das vorhin? Sieht gut aus an dir. Yeah, thank you. It looks good on you. Yeah. That's a new quote here on the stream. It looks good on you.
On you.
Only on you.
I love that watch on you. Looks great on your wrist.
It's great on you. Oh my. Okay, so any other unboxings today? Here's a link. We have 10 minutes, 15 minutes now. Then the show is over. So, any unboxing? Come on.
What
That's
time is it now in your area?
Yeah, what
OT?
is?
It's almost 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
In the afternoon, okay.
In the afternoon, 5 o'clock in the evening. And Andreas, I appreciate that sentiment. My job is to provide a counterbalance to all the fun and counterbalance to all the enthusiasm.
Yeah.
You know.
Psycho owned. Yeah, Orient is Psycho owned. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody was also writing Psycho Epson. So I believe Epson is the main company.
What do you think about Grand Seiko? Is it a watch
I have a friend who has, I think, 6 Grand Seikos and really loves the brand. They just opened a 3-story boutique here in Manhattan, which is a beautiful space. And everyone loves their dials and thinks they do a great job with and their movements. I think the cases and the bracelets sometimes are the weak point.
Yeah,
the shape of the case, and sometimes the tapering and elegance of the bracelet. It's hard to compete with Rolex. The look of Rolex and the durability and quality of a Rolex bracelet and just the comfort of it. So, but I know I have friends who have all kinds of Grand Seikos, and they're beautiful watches, and they're very reasonably priced for the most part, and they love them. They really do love them.
Dennis, what do you think about?
Yeah, that's I can just agree. I mean, the case shapes, some of them I do like, or the watch head at all. I mean, the dials, of course, and also the indices and the finishing of it, and also the idea about it. I'm not quite sure, but I believe most of it, like over 90%, is handmade within the Grand Seiko watches.
Yeah.
So that, of course, is I think regarding this and compared to the prices of other brands, you get quite a bang for a buck, especially if you like the spring drive. But the bracelet is just shit.
I think
okay.
I think people come up with excuses not to like Grand Seiko too. Like, for example, they'll say, "Well, I like the watch, but I don't like the movement. If it were just regular automatic instead of spring drive, I would like it." Or I don't like the placement of the power reserve indicator. Is a common complaint. But then they made more automatic watches, and then people will go, "Oh, wait a minute! Why don't you make more spring drive? You're known for spring." So it's like they never win. You'll always find people who will criticize them for one reason or another because they're biased against the brand. So, and might even include me. I'll come up with any excuse.
Actually, for me, the spring drive is the only thing that is leading me a little bit again to Grand Seiko. That would be one of the reasons for me to go there. Yeah,
to go there.
Besides
the spring drive,
of course. Yeah, for the spring drive.
Yeah, I think it's interesting technology.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But I prefer more the Grand Seiko on the leather strap, like this here, like this spring drive. And I think it looks great, and it's more focused on the dial. Yeah. But the straps, the bracelets are, I don't know. It reminds me on the old 90s Omega. I don't know. It's kind of. Yeah,
I mean, if I take a look into our community, and if I remember anyone who has a Grand Seiko watch, nobody of them is wearing it on the bracelet.
Yeah.
So I think that's
true.
All.
Yeah. Definitely, that's true. Yeah. Everybody has a special strap, handmade strap, a unique strap from Zatipi, maybe here from Germany in Düsseldorf, and not on the original bracelet. I don't know. Look here, the claps. It's like a 1,000 euro watch or 500 euro watch,
like a Seiko Prospects or whatever you want to take from it. Yeah,
I think. No, and then with the price range, the watches in the retail 10,000, 11,000 euro. Yeah, something like that with automatic.
Yeah, I think the spring drive is. I think the Snowflake is the entry level spring drive one, which is like 6,000 or something like that from this price, but then the others are quickly at 7 to 10 and more.
To 10 and more, yeah. And I think it's too much. It's too much for me. Okay, this one is also nice here with the dial in brown color. Yeah, but no, not for me.
And I think they have also some marketing issues. I have sometimes the feeling, especially when I was in Japan, for example, that was you are entering any big shop, and as it is in Tokyo, that you have those tight small houses with many levels, and then you just go like on a 6th floor and you pass by any puppets or whatever, and in the next row you have the Grand Seikos there, and they are selling them inside there. That's also kind of a strange feeling where they sell the watches. It's not the luxury feeling about it.
A friend of mine just picked this one up in Paris. He actually bought 2 watches, one stainless steel with a green dial, and this one, which is rose gold case with a beautiful shimmery silver dial. Yeah, and it's on the smaller. It's on the smaller side. It was expensive. I think it was around $17,000, but it's an absolutely gorgeous dress watch. No one can deny that. It's really beautiful.
Really timeless and no date?
No date. Yep.
I think
that's one of the things about the Grand Seikos is the people forgive Rolex all day long having the date at the 3 o'clock with the Cyclops because it's the Cyclops. It's part of it's a signature of the brand. But if anybody else puts the date at 3, it's like, oh, I don't like the way the date looks. It's like I like certain Omegas with the date at the 6. It looks more symmetrical. But so this is another unfair criticism that sometimes dress watches get. Is they say, I think it would look better without the date. Well, here you go. Here's a watch without the date. You can't complain about where it is or whatever. And it's a beautiful, beautiful watch.
What Rick Frost says is interesting. The dial is really beautiful, but
that's right, exactly.
But
exactly.
Yeah, that are the thoughts about Grand Seiko. Yeah, this is nice, but
or I keep hearing it has great Shinjitsu polishing, but
the bracelet. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so any unboxing here? No one, nobody. Okay,
you can plan out your next English only stream, and we'll get an unboxing on here.
Yeah, I think maybe maybe next week, because I have a lot of work. And I cannot say it right now exactly if it works or not, but I think maybe on Tuesday or Monday next week. Nice. Maybe a Rolex Tudor English talk. I think that's a great idea. So now it's getting late, so at least here in Germany, I have to go to bed now. So I had a lot of fun with you guys, and so please give me some, how can I say, thumbs up and subscribe to my channel here. And I already look forward to the next international watch stream maybe next week. So I think that is maybe a good idea.
Thanks for having me on, Luca and Dennis and Essie and everybody in the chat. Thanks for having me on.
Of course. Thank you very much. And
thanks to everyone.
Take care. And good night. Goodbye.
Peace.
Bye-bye. Peace out. And thank you for all super chats. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. So,
Oscar is the most beloved and respected man in Hollywood. And there's a very good reason why. Just look at him. Keeps his hands where you can see them.